Twilight! All right. You know, speaking of mental health awareness, I do have bipolar disorder, and sometimes I see things that aren't there. I thought I saw smoke in the kitchen, but it turned out to be kitchen in the smoke. Really glad I smoked drugs for 20 years. That really worked out well for me. Being bipolar, sometimes I got to talk to people. I called a suicide hotline. She said, how can I help you? I said, well, I'm suicidal. I want to kill myself. She said, oh, okay. Anything else? No, I think killing myself was the only thing I wanted to talk about. Thanks. Doing comedy is fascinating. Listening to the comics, they talk a lot about LA. Man, I'm going to LA. I'm going to start going to LA. I'm moving to LA. Back when I used to do theater, they said the same thing about New York. I'm going to New York. You know what I never hear anybody say? Man, I'm going to stay right the fuck where I'm at. I like it here. What do you think is out there? LA. What do you think is out there? You do your thing. You follow your bliss, and LA will come to you.
Hell yeah.
New York will come to you. I didn't plan to talk about this. I used to do Blue Man Group, right? About 25 years, 20 years ago, 25 pounds ago. And started in New York. I never intended to get that job. It just happened, doing theater for a while. It worked out. Someone said, oh, what was it like doing Blue Man? I said, I don't know. I was high the whole time. I took my first hit of weed in 1999. I quit paying my rent in 2000. I saw one of those stepmom porn videos. Saw my stepmom. And then I saw myself. I was pissed. I didn't know she was recording that whole time. I've changed careers. I used to be a male prostitute. That's true, actually. But I found out I could get a lot more sex and a lot more money if I became a preacher, so I made the switch. I dropped a tortilla chip on the kitchen floor. It shattered into pieces. I knelt down to pick up the broken pieces of the tortilla chip. I said, this is familiar. What does this remind me of? And then I remembered, this reminds me of when I used to smoke crack. By the way, we got some attractive couples here. You guys are making me think twice about cutting my dick off. Yeah, you really are. I meant to acknowledge you guys too. I'm sorry, I ignored you. Shame on me. I was at Aldi. I was standing in line to pay. There was this right-wing guy with long hair in front of me. He says, so, what do you think of the new communist America we live in? This is during the vaccine. I said, sir, I don't mean any disrespect, but I haven't had sex in 4 years. I don't really give a shit. There's a store next to Aldi called Adam and Eve. And I was feeling kind of religious. I said, you guys got any Bibles? She said, sir, we're a sex shop. I said, oh, you got any butt plugs? I got this DVD. I'm old school. I still get DVDs from the library. I'm nerdy like that. Got a DVD called The Science of Sex Appeal. There was this musclehead talking about his Ferrari. He says, you are what you drive. So ladies, I want to tell you something about me. I'm a 2012 Nissan Altima with 130,000 miles. Nothing says big dick and big bank account quite like a used Japanese car, am I right? Hey, thanks guys, I'm Ryan.